Gentlemen, allow me to pose a personal question to you. Are you finding yourself waking up fatigued even following what ought to have been a complete night's rest? Do you observe that your erections lack the strength they used to have? Or perhaps your vitality seems to be draining away gradually, bit by bit, each passing day? If any of those descriptions ring true, I urge you to remain attentive, because the information I'm preparing to reveal isn't merely a typical aspect of getting older. It's an alert signal. Your body is signaling a caution that a vital element is absent. And now for the thrilling aspect. Addressing it won't involve costly medications or hazardous interventions. At times, it boils down to a single crucial nutrient taken during the appropriate part of the day. Something straightforward, secure, and remarkably potent. Prior to delving deeper, permit me to briefly request your backing for this channel. Provide this video with a like. Leave a comment beneath sharing the location from which you're viewing, and press that subscribe option to ensure you always catch my most recent updates on men's health. Now, let's address the truth regarding the processes occurring within your body during the night. Numerous men beyond 60 express to me, "Doctor, I suppose this is simply the outcome of advancing in years." And I halt them immediately, since no, it's not solely due to your age. When exhaustion is persistent, when erections diminish, when passion wanes, that's not just the natural progression unfolding. The actual issue is that your nocturnal restoration mechanism is faltering. Understand, the night isn't merely for shutting your eyes and slipping into slumber. It's the period when your body rejuvenates. Production of testosterone reaches its height. Blood vessels within your penis renew and widen. Your prostate settles and diminishes swelling. And your mitochondria, the energy centers of your cells, replenish so you arise robust, vigilant, and prepared for the day ahead. Should that mechanism malfunction, the initial areas to falter are your virility, vitality, and sleep quality. The positive news is that this isn't permanent, and frequently it relates to a single neglected vitamin mineral in which nearly all men over 60 lack sufficiency. For anyone unfamiliar with me, I am Dr. Narita. I'm a board-certified urologist and physician specializing in men's health, possessing more than 12 years in clinical practice. I have conversed with thousands of men face to face, many in their 60s, 70s, or even 80s, who believe their prime years lay in the past. And repeatedly, I have witnessed how reinstating specific basics, particularly rest and recuperation, can revive assurance, closeness, and vigor in manners they assumed were lost permanently. And in this session, I'll guide you through the single essential nutrient that bolsters erections, testosterone, and sleep simultaneously. The three primary errors men commit when attempting it, and the proper method to apply it, so you awaken refreshed, invigorated, and more vibrant. So let's commence the enumeration. Mistake number 1, overlooking deficiency in magnesium. Let's speak candidly. The top mineral that most men lack is magnesium. Why is that significant? From a biological standpoint, magnesium serves as the relaxation trigger for your nervous system. Lacking sufficient amounts, your body remains trapped in vigilance mode. You might drift off to sleep, yet you fail to attain profound restorative rest. On an emotional level, this results in arising groggy, grumpy, weighed down, and disheartened. And truthfully, when fatigue overwhelms you, closeness appears more as an obligation than a delight. In practical terms, over the long haul, this shortfall manifests as diminished erections, nocturnal visits to the bathroom, fidgety legs, and rising feeling as though sleep evaded you. Therefore, if your nights are becoming less restorative and morning erections scarcer, avoid solely attributing it to age. It might be magnesium subtly diminishing. Mistake number 2, selecting an incorrect variant. This is the point where numerous men squander their funds. They enter a drugstore, seize the least expensive container marked magnesium oxide, and assume they're prepared. Major error: magnesium oxide offers inadequate absorption. It primarily induces gastric distress and loose stools, without providing genuine advantages. For men past 60, the variants that truly make a difference are magnesium glycinate and magnesium 308. Magnesium glycinate acts straight on your parasympathetic nervous system, aiding in relaxation, easing tight muscles, and descending into more profound sleep. It additionally expands blood vessels, establishing the basis for firmer morning erections. Magnesium 308 penetrates the brain. It assists in soothing frantic thoughts, alleviating anxiety at night, and enhancing memory along with concentration. When aiming for enhanced sleep, better erections, and renewed energy, these are the variants that are essential. Mistake number 3, consuming it at an improper moment. Timing holds utmost importance. Magnesium promotes calmness. It communicates to your body that rest is secure. Should you ingest it during the morning, you'll experience lethargy and forfeit the precise nocturnal restoration advantages you require. The optimal timing is 30 to 60 minutes prior to bedtime. Consume it alongside warm water or chamomile tea. Lower the lights, set aside the phone, and convey to your body the cue for repose. Perform that regularly, and your body starts to recalibrate. Mistake number 4, anticipating immediate outcomes. This aspect is vital. Magnesium doesn't function akin to caffeine or a blue pill. It operates progressively, evening upon evening, stratum upon stratum. The majority of men observe within the initial few evenings quicker onset of sleep and greater relaxation. By week's end, increased morning energy, reduced bathroom excursions, firmer morning erections following 2 weeks of steadiness, reliable 6 to 8 hours of slumber, more serene disposition, sharper concentration, and an innate boost in desire. The essential term is consistency. Skip evenings and momentum dissipates. So, how to implement this? Select the appropriate kind. Seek magnesium glycinate or magnesium 308. Administer the correct dosage. Begin modestly. 200 ml of glycinate or 1 g of 308 and modify as necessary. Establish a pre-sleep regimen. Lights dimmed, no displays. Magnesium accompanied by warm water. Retire within 60 minutes. Combine it wisely. Couple magnesium with zinc and vitamin B6, commonly known as ZMA, for amplified impacts on testosterone, muscular recuperation, and desire. And a supplementary suggestion: combine it with mild stretching at night. By alleviating muscular strain before sleep, magnesium performs even more effectively. Now, allow me to halt briefly. If you're there pondering, "Doctor, it seems I forfeited excessive progress already. Perhaps it's beyond me now." I need you to listen attentively. It's not beyond reach. I've encountered men in their late 70s who assumed closeness was eternally lost, merely to reclaim bonds, assurance, and pleasure after their rest and recuperation were reinstated. This isn't pursuing juvenility. It's concerning reinstating honor, liberty, and the capacity to rise every morning equipped for existence. Gentlemen, weariness, inadequate sleep, waning erections. These aren't unavoidable indicators of aging. They signify deficiency, and deficiencies are correctable. Your body retains the capability to remain robust, energetic, and close. Yet it demands your collaboration. It requires you to supply it with appropriate instruments commencing at night. So this evening, make that move. Bolster your sleep, bolster your recuperation, bolster your manhood. Since in doing so, you don't merely alter your evenings, you alter your days, your bonds, and your tomorrow. If this video assisted you, kindly like it so additional men discover this communication. Comment underneath. Inform me of your viewing location. I enjoy observing the global community we're forming. And subscribe to Dr. Praib Jam Nadas Health for further advice, customized for men such as yourself. You merit assurance, you merit vitality, you merit restorative slumber and closeness that revives once more. I'm Dr. Praib Jam Nadas, and as ever, tend to your health since you are worth it.